Happy Wednesday, NFI. I'm Paul from Paul Talks, here to talk about being alone.
Oh, the nerd fighters!
When Pat asked me if I'd like to be a part of NFI, I immediately responded with, "Aren't I too old for this channel?" She reassured me that it's okay. But the fact that I am 40 is a part of why I think the things I think about being alone. And what I've come to realize is that it's all about context. Like, my first thought on the topic of being alone always goes to relationships, like single versus being with somebody else. And that's because up until I was about 35, most of my life, I wanted to be in a relationship. And in that context, being alone is a negative thing. It feels bad when you can't be in the kind of life that you want to be in. But I came to realize there are a lot of advantages to being alone in other contexts. You can sometimes accomplish stuff that you wouldn't be able to accomplish as quickly or as well if you were connected to other people, be it in a relationship or a friend group. Don't get me wrong, I love being in a friend group. I am possibly a little too anxious to be in a friend group. I'm working on that part of myself, and it's made me realize that it is better sometimes for me to be alone in situations rather than trying to horn in on a group of people where I don't belong. And aside from my dog, I live alone, and I love it. I've had as many as, I think, 7 roommates in a house before, and I did not like that. I mean, trying to figure out when you can poop is just so stressful. So in my living situation, I definitely like living alone. And then there's my work. I am a computer programmer. I telework into the office because when I'm actually at the office, I have people all around me asking me questions about stuff. How do people work in offices? I work at home at my computer and I get a lot of stuff done far better on my own. So it's definitely a contextual thing, and a lot of times how you can feel about being alone has to do with how you can wrap your mind around that concept. It is possible that I have tried to make this sound simpler than it actually is, and maybe I don't have a handle on keeping control of my feelings when it comes to all the different contexts in which I can be alone, but I'm trying really hard to think of things this way. And anyway, on the internet, you're never really alone, right? Those are my thoughts on being alone. If you want to hear more of me talking, feel free to come over to my channel. I'm sure the link is in the description. We'll see you tomorrow, Zainab. And at the end of my videos, that's where I always say, tomorrow will be even better.